Hello and welcome back to another Lord of the Rings live stream. Hey Astari, hey Sam, happy Friday everybody. How's everyone doing? I hope y'all are doing fantastic. I'm going to fix something over here on this screen, don't mind me. Perfect. Okay. We are continuing on in our Lord of the Rings progression series. Hey Lucas, how's it going? Welcome, 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 welcome. With the Across the Ettenmoors scenario. This is what we are taking on today. We are going to be deck building and then running through it. And then if we succeed, we get to open our next hero, or not hero pack, our next scenario pack here. I guess they're called adventure packs now that I'm looking at it. But okay, whatever. The Treachery of Redur. So that is what is on the agenda today. This looked like a fairly interesting scenario so far. I was just kind of thumbing through it. Basically, what is happening is you got some pretty high thresholds. It's a 20, or I guess it's a 10, 20, 17. And it's all about like messing with some of these side quests. You'll discard until we have one, and these have negative ongoing effects, but then a benefit whenever you do complete them. So it looks pretty interesting. There's a lot of what looks like ping damage, and then a couple of issues that arise with damaged characters. Let me grab these encounter sets actually real quick. So I'm thinking of leaning into a lore build because that's going to, have the most healing in it. So I think I'm going to go there. And kind of what I'm thinking, I want to run an int deck today. I think we got a lot of new int cards here recently, and I think that this is going to be a time that we can maybe play with some of them. Now we're going to pull out a couple of the int cards. We're going to craft the core of the deck around the ints, and then we don't have enough cards to fill out a full deck for ints, so then we will take a look and figure out where we want to go and make sure that it all works out. So ints, we got ints in a couple of the different spheres. We have it in lore, so we've got the wandering int. We're gonna grab a copy of the wandering int. This is cannot have restricted attachments, enters play exhausted. Just a 2/2/2/3 excellent little wandering int. Let's go ahead and grab one copy of him over here. Then we've got our newest, or one of our newest ints, which is the Welling Hall Preserve. After Welling Hall Preserve readies, heal 1 damage from an int character. So we're gonna lean into that healing. He's a 3/3/2/2/3. The ints feel very powerful and slow. So that's kind of, I'm excited. I love the ints. I'm a big fan of the ints. Let's go ahead and just grab all those copies. Does anyone... I assume that I'm going to get more int cards at some point, but what are people's thoughts around the ints? Is it a strategy that you like to play? Or a faction, I guess, that you like to play? Really good stats, but they all interplay exhausted, which can be a little detrimental. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and hop over. We have some tactic ints as well. We've got our booming int. So booming int gets +1 attack for each damaged int character in play. He's a 2/0/2/2/3. So if we have just a ton of ints, almost can't tell if I need to sneeze or not. If we have a ton of ints, we can start damaging them, and that's going to help beef up our booming int. There's one. For sure, if the scenario fits them, Quick Beam as a hero and Treebeard as an ally. I do have Treebeard. I do have a Treebeard ally, but I do not have Quick Beam. So I will be interested to grab him. We've got the other new int warrior here, Sentinel. Cannot have restricted attachments. While it is defending, you can deal 1 damage to give it +3 defense. So you can take a damage, ready him, or not ready him up. That's coming. Take a damage, 5 defense for a warrior over here. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. He is one that is also new that we have not played with. Where are we at? And I think we're gonna run some player side quest, because that is a mechanic that I have not played too much with yet, and so we'll figure out how we want to do that. Okay. The last thing that at least I remember, and we'll look and see if we can. Oh, actually, let's go and find Treebeard. We're gonna want to go ahead and grab Treebeard. Treebeard enters play exhausted. He collects 1 resource each resource phase, and these resources can be used to pay for int cards, or you can pay 2 resources from Treebeard's pool to ready an int character. He's also a fairly good stat line. He costs 4. We're gonna go ahead and actually grab 3 copies of him. Now, the reason we're doing this is we really want Treebeard in our opening hand. If we can get Treebeard in our opening hand, we're going to feel pretty good, and adding that 3rd copy is going to increase that efficiency. The reason I feel comfortable doing with that, because he is unique, you can only have 1 of them on the table. Ideally, the first one we play is always going to be the one on the table. What we want to do, or because we have lore, we have ways to card draw, we have ways to discard cards, we can filter our hand, and so if we can get him turn 1, put him on the table, probably it would have to be turn 2 because of his cost, then we can profit off of that, and then we can discard the cards with what is that card called? It's that 0 cost Darren's Ruin. So draw 2 cards, discard 1 card. So if we have another Treebeard in our hand that is not looking like it's going to need to be played, we can discard a Treebeard and just net a card. So I guess this actually doesn't net you any cards, but you get to see more cards. Treebeard. Then the last piece of the puzzle, I think, will actually go through and just take a look, because I will forget about cards all of the time. Sylvan Dunedain Eagle. You might find, but you don't need side quests since there are some in the encounter deck already. But pretend I didn't say that and see if it pans out, and remove them if you have to scoop. Can you how many side quests can you have in play at a time? Is there a limit to that? Here we go. Boomed and trumpeted. After an int character takes any amount of damage ready at, that character gets +3 fight until the end of the phase. So this combos really well here with our warrior, where you exhaust, deal him damage, you either ready him, he's defending with a 5, and you can swing back with a 4 attack. Seems pretty decent. So we're gonna grab 3 copies of those. I really like Treebeard's ability. The fact that he's able to pay for ints, but if you are end game and you don't necessarily have any more ints to play, you can, those resources are flexible. You can take those resources and use them elsewhere, and I think that's a really cool way to play. Cool. Let's look at our heroes. So we're gonna need at least a tactics and at least a lore hero because those are the ones that we pulled out so far. And then I'm thinking that we may want to have something that has an decent bit of willpower. But I want to try and avoid spirit. I play spirit all the time. I want to try and avoid spirit. We'll see how that goes. The side quest is your location slot, so I think only one at a time. Okay, so you would not be able to play it in this quest because every single round you discard until you get one. I actually don't think I realized that the side quest was in your location slot. I don't think I knew that. That's interesting. I think I may have misplayed that previous. Alrighty, so who are we bringing? We can go Eladon. No, let's find someone new. We got Dory. After another hero is declared as a defender, we can exhaust Dory to add his defense. I don't think we really need that. Aylmer, Hama. Hama is interesting here. Hama is a 9-cost 1/3/1/4. And after Hama is declared as an attacker, we can return a tactics event from our discard pile to our hand. Then we can choose and discard one card from our hand. But that can grab these guys back. After you engage an enemy, add 1 resource to Malblung's resource pool. Limit once per phase. Let's try Mablung. Let's try that. We have not tried him yet, so a little bit of acceleration in the economy there. So after you engage an enemy, you get. And now I think it's going to be interesting if we find other ways to engage. I know there's like Son of Arnor here. We can choose an enemy in the staging area or currently engaged with another player. Engage that enemy. So that would be during the planning phase. So we could pull him over and then get that resource and play another card, which could be kind of interesting. And then that would also lead us into leadership. While Urkebrand is defending, response deal 1 damage to Urkebrand to cancel a shadow effect just triggered. I think we're going to be doing a lot of our defending with the Ents. Got Sam, Aragorn, Halabrad. Halabrad, when you are engaged with an enemy, he does not exhaust to commit to a quest. You may optionally engage 1 additional enemy during the encounter phase. Boromir has at least 1 resource in his resource pool. Gondor allies get +1. We probably are not going to have too many Gondor allies. After a character leaves play, ready Prince. No, I don't. I'm thinking of just going Halabrad. We could also go Aragorn. We could go leadership Aragorn, throw it back to that core set day. But I think that's going to help us if we are running like Sword That Was Broken with a lot of these like really high threat caps. Or not threat caps. I'm in Marvel Champions mode. Really high like progression levels. Aragorn could be nice. Let's look at our... Let's figure out our lore. We know we are running lore. We got Denethor. Denethor is always a good one, right, Astray? Barrowveer is good. Barrowveer is a good hero. Let's see if there's someone new. Rasil. The active location shares a trait with the location of the victory display. She gets +2. I'm gonna go Grima. I kind of like Grima. I think Grima is a nice little card. Denethor makes a great drink coaster unsleeved. Madness. Oh my gosh. Go Glorfindel to heal. Glorfindel is such a tough... I don't know if I've ever actually run Glorfindel, Pay 1 resource from his pool to heal 1 damage on any character. Limit once per round. That just seems really expensive for what he does. It's a 3-3-5-1, which, like, I guess the summation of his stats work. I'm gonna lean into Grima. Well, if we go Grima, then Grima like raises his threat in order to reduce the cost of cards, and I really don't want to run Spirit. Let's try. Glorfindel is a really high threat cost as well. Let's try Barravir. You know what? Let's throw it all the way back to the core set and let's go Barravir. Barravir, a 10 cost 2/2/2/4. We can exhaust Barravir to choose a player, and that player draws 2 cards. And switch up the music a little bit. And let's grab a leadership. We could stick to just these 2 aspects if we wanted to, but I think a leadership hero seems fun. We've got a new one here. Let's see if we can find another new. We could go Outlands as well. We could go Ints and Outlands. Honestly, I don't really hate that. That kind of seems fun. They're both pretty slow, which I think we could probably handle just because of how many side quests, and we're not necessarily. I think it gives us time to build. Let's try it. Let's try Ints and Outlands, just like from a. Oh, I like it. Ints and Outlands. Okay, let's go find our Outland characters. Outland characters are an army. They like to have more Outland characters in play. So like the warrior here, each Outland character you control gets +1 defense. We're just gonna run just I think what a lot of people would consider a stupid amount of allies. Okay, so we got the warrior of Lost Neck. Wait. We have not played with the warrior in a while. There we go. We got warriors. Let's grab Steward of Gondor. Let's grab. Probably want sneak attacks and Gandalf's as well. Let's grab 2 copies of Steward. Okay. We have another Outland ally that we got recently and I've not played with yet. Here we go. Forlong. While you control Outland allies that belong to 4 different spheres, ready Forlong at the beginning of each phase. That's not what I was thinking. I thought there was another one. Maybe not. Maybe that is who I was thinking. Let's go ahead and grab 2 copies of Forlong. This is either going to go incredibly well or be absolutely awful. There is actually no in between here. We're going to grab 2 copies of Faramir just because we're flooding the field and we're going to need a lot of questing power. We're not running Spirit. Faramir is going to help shore up that weakness there. Let's go ahead and Forlong, where are you at? There's 1 Forlong. We may. I do want to run 2 Forlong. It's gonna put in work. So we do want to make sure we can get them into play. Oh, the other one wasn't asleep for some reason. Alrighty. We have a couple more outland keys. We're also going to be looking for int stuff. I don't think that there's really too much int stuff around, but we will look just in case. Return exile and allies from your discard pile to your hand. Men of the West. We're gonna grab two copies of Men of the West. I think we're gonna land on having the Steward of Gondor on Cerulean, just because he's able to pay for allies across all the aspects, and then we can use them to pull back if we do need to kill them off. There's a big sword or something. Yeah, sword. Nope, that's not what we want. Attached to a Gondor or Alan's hero. If each hero you control has the printed leadership resource, it gains after you play any of the other allies, draw a card. That's not what we want, because we do not have only leadership. Attached to a noble hero. We have no noble heroes. Ready X Dunedain characters you control, where X is the number of enemies engaged with you. That's pretty interesting. Follow Me is a really funny card, I think. Take control of the first player token and draw a card. Nice. Attached to a Dunedain. We don't have any Dunedain. Oh, Baravir's Dunedain. Okay. Exhaust air to reduce the cost of the next Dunedain ally. Nah. We don't have any Dunedain allies. Alrighty, let's find our other outlands. So each outland character you control gets +1 hit point. And these effects stack. So if we have 2 copies of the Herdsman and 1 copy of the Warrior, everyone gets +2 health and +1 defense. So the army rides at dawn is what we like to say. We're just gonna grab all of them and see what happens. Make sure that there are no other outland characters that we're missing. Also, I haven't played Outlands in a while. If there is a key card that I'm just completely missing, please let me know. Alrighty, so we have... I think we do need the swordsmen, so that the swordsmen are from the aspect that we're not playing. However, Cerulean can play them because you can pay for any Outlands characters, and they give all of our Outland characters +1 willpower. So this is also going to really help our need to quest through those like 16 stages. Because if we get a lot of these and Faramir's, we're gonna have just fine questing. We're gonna have so many allies. I love it. I'm gonna look for no more Outlands. Let's hop over here. And then our final Outland ally is the Knight of the Swan. Each Outland character you control gets +1 fight. So let's go ahead and grab a couple of those. And then let's count up and see how many cards we have. Lucas, I almost know nothing about this game. Just played the revised core set. And I have the starter decks. The dwarves have won. They're super fun. Nice. Dude, this game is amazing. I love this game so much. Dwarves are a ton of fun. I really like how delineated the archetypes are in this game. So like dwarves play significantly different than the Sylvans, which plays significantly different than Gondor. And I think that they did a really good job of shaping the game so that each one feels different and unique. Dwarves, I really like the playstyle of the dwarves, kind of like that flood, which is kind of how we're playing here. We're playing a dwarf style deck with non-dwarfs. So we'll see how that goes. But nice. I'm really happy. I'm really happy that you're enjoying it. How much of the core set have you played? Have you played through have you played through that last quest in the core set? Let's grab our last knight. Let's count up how many cards do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes, so brutal. Play the scenario pack Mirkwood too. Oh yeah. That's a yeah. Is that pack in the core set, or is that a different pack? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Alrighty, we got 9 cards left. I never grabbed a Gandalf, but we do have the sneak attacks in there. I think we probably do want the Gandalfs just for a threat reduction, as well as like a panic button out. Let's go ahead and grab Gandalf. Let's grab... I went with... Let's go Warden of Healing. Let's grab 2 copies of Warden of Healing. Are there anything in here that just deals 1 damage to everyone? No, you have to buy... Okay, yeah. Each player deals 1 damage to a hero he controls. Attach this. Removed each damage character from the quest. It's probably fine. Yeah, I thought the Mirkwood pack was really solid. Let's grab 2 Warden of Healings. Keeping our valuable allies out there longer is going to pay off for us, I believe. Okay. We have all the allies. What are we missing now? Let's grab a couple copies of the Ruins. The Ruins are just such a solid card. Can we do it with just like pretty much no, just only allies pretty much? We got 1 more card left. 1 more card left. What would that be? I feel like it has to be something like weird. We only have 1 slot. It could be a... No, it can't be a side. Sorry, all the side quest cards encounter a player go in the staging area. You have tighten your belts. Yes. Choose a player. Each hero that player controls that did not spend any resources around gains 1 resource. Only 1 copy of Tighten Your Belts can be played each round. That's interesting. Interesting. Yeah, we'll try that. It feels like the deck may be a little expensive, and so this could help with that. If we can get Treebeard out early, though, we'll be fine. Let's find 1 card to cut. We did not grab Son of Arnor. Which, like, I mean, I don't actually think that would have been a nice little combo. But he's expensive. The Sun is really expensive. Let's go ahead and cut out none of my ints. All the ints stay. Speaking of ints, where's Treebeard? Did I not count him in this? Uh-oh. Oh, there he is. Okay. We can cut out a warrior. No, I mean, they compound so nicely. It's actually a little insane. Cut out a copy of the ruins, but I mean, the ruins is really good. Okay, let's just cut a... They're big enemies, so be able to fight. Oh, the ints got it. The ints got it. Let's cut one of the Faramirs. If we can get a Faramir out, then we are feeling really good. If we don't, we're fine. Alrighty, we're gonna have an army. Haha. Sweet. Alrighty. I did not get any of my tokens out. Alrighty. I feel like a Tighten Your Belts turn 1 could be really solid, especially if you are Intlands. Nice. Nice deck of mix of Ints and Outlands. The Intlands. I love it. I'm a huge fan of that. Alrighty. We got some stuff going on. I'm going to shuffle and read at the same time. And then I'm going to try and chew gum and do the same thing. We'll see how it goes. The company had barely escaped from the dungeons of Mount Graham with their lives, thanks to the bravery of Ranger Mr. A and the skill and guile of the heroes who rescued their companions. Heading south from Mount Graham, they found a return to Rivendell fraught with peril at every turn. The need for haste forced the company to travel into the wildlands of the Ettenmoors, a decision they quickly regretted. The Ettenmoors were an untamed and dreary land, overrun with trolls and beasts that roamed the wilds, constantly searching for food. The heroes had recovered some of their belongings in the dungeons, but were exhausted from their imprisonment and in bad shape to be fighting monsters. The rolling hills were beset with horrid weather. The skies did not clear for even a moment. A torrent of rain constantly pelting their cloaks. That feels like the weather here right now. It's pretty nasty outside. The rain muddied the ground, soaked their clothes, and chilled their bones. The clouds overhead were obsidian at night. They blotted out the moon and the stars, and the occasional flash of lightning was like the only light to guide them. Now and again, the roar of thunder crashed around them, setting their ears to ring. There was little food to be found in the hills of the Troll Fells, and even less shelter. If they could find a haven, or a small cave to hide in, or a patch of trees to get them cover, they could take a brief rest, safe from the trolls and the rain. However, they would soon be forced to move again, as they would have to keep a steady pace to make it to Rivendell in time to help Mr. I. At least that was the reason they gave for their haste. They knew the Wraith Tharadur was pursuing them still, and the thought of him catching up with them in the dreadful place brought terror to their hearts. Let's go. Alrighty. So, this is a fairly big encounter deck. Like it's hefty. Set aside. Oh, jeez. Okay. Of course, before I started shuffling, set aside each of the across the Ettenmoors side quest. Okay, where are the across the Ettenmoors side quest? And each of the 4 locations with a safe keyword. Let's go ahead and grab those. Okay. Two. Was it each of the 3? Okay, there we are. And each of the 4 locations is a safe keyword. Reveal one of those side quests at random and one of those safe locations at random, adding them to the staging area with the safe location guarded by the side quest. Okay. So each one of these safe locations has a guarded keyword, which means that you cannot interact with it until you take out the encounter card that is guarding it. Usually whenever you flip a guarded card, you'll flip another encounter card to guard that card. But this one we are flipping into the abandoned camp, and it's going to be guarded by one of these side schemes. Search the encounter deck for 1 copy of Savage Troll Spawn per player. And add it to the staging area. Shuffle the remaining side quests and save locations back into the encounter deck. And then the first player gains control of Armor Thrill. We need a Savage Troll Spawn. Perfect. So, scavenge for supplies. You risk drawing your attention of nearby trolls by venturing into their lair. Perhaps inside you can find supplies to help you get back to Rivendell. The cost to play each player card is increased by 1. Boo. Boo. When this stage is defeated, search the encounter deck in the discard pile for a troll enemy and put it into play engaged with the player with the highest threat. Each player may play a card from their hand at no cost. It's nice, but I don't like it. I don't like the fact that everything is cost more. That's pretty sad. The abandoned camp. Guarded safe, immune to player card effects. It says after you travel to the abandoned camp, each player may return 1 card from his discard pile to his hand. Sounds like we're going to be sitting here for a while. This gets added to the staging area. So Savage Troll Spawn gets +1 fight for each damaged character the engaged player controls. It's a 1, 2, 3, 6. Also, our starting is 28. You have escaped from the prisons of Mount Graham, but you are not safe yet. First, at the beginning of the quest phase, if there are no encounter side quests in play, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a side quest is discarded, reveal it, and add it to the staging area. When a side quest is defeated, place progress tokens on into the Ettenmoors equal to that of the side quest points. So, you can quest here, and once it's defeated, you can actually put 7 into the Ettenmoors instead. The only place exempt from inflation is Rivendell. Alrighty. So we are looking for Treebeard turn 1, and honestly, well, they're so expensive. I think we probably want to push through the scavenge for supplies. We could put Treebeard into play for free if we are... Well, actually, we have to be able to push through that. So maybe not, actually. If we get Steward of Gondor, that could help. That could help a lot. But we're not playing Steward of Gondor until until 3, or until our 3rd turn. Alrighty. I love this game so much. Alright, we got 6 cards. 2, 4, 6. It's gonna be a perfect hand. Gandalf, Warden of Healing, Treebeard, Warrior, Steward of Gondor. Yeah, I mean it's pretty great actually. So we will we'll keep that. We don't have any more ints, but we do have Steward and Treebeard. That's what we need. Draw a card into Knight of the Swan. We'll pass out some money. Alrighty. Way to stack the... I mean, lucky draw, sir. I never get these nice draws. Okay, so everything costs more than 1. I'm thinking that we have a Gandalf. I'm thinking that we could probably... We can't really kill him. He has 3 defense and 6. Or 28, so he's not engaging us for a while. I'm wondering if we quest for 3 here, hopefully not lose too much, and then we can use Barravir to defend / draws cards, and we can just start getting that card advantage. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and... Sorry, my tray got shifted, and I was like, that didn't feel right. Okay, we'll quest for 1, 3 to 1, and we're questing on Scavenge for Supplies. Lost in the Wilderness. When revealed, each player places all cards in his hand face to... No! No! When Lost in Wilderness is defeated, return each card underneath it to its owner's hand. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, well, we placed 2 here. And we're going to be questing on that real hard. Let's use Barrier to draw 2 cards. We got a Herdsman and a Boomed and Trumpeted. At the end of... Oh, wait, we also had Underthrow. We're going to quest it with him. Because I forgot about this stupid ally over here. Okay. Not stupid. He's a good ally. We'll stand up, increase our threat to 29, draw into a Wellingham, pass out some money. We're going to quest on Lost in the Wilderness. And I think we're going to go everything there. We got 2, 4, 6 that we can quest onto Lost in the Wilderness. If we flip a 1, we are good. But if we flip an enemy that's going to attack us, we could probably be okay. We could drop the Herdsman to protect Herulian if we wanted to, or we could just block with the Herdsman, knowing that we have the guard to get the Herdsman back. But then we're delaying the drop of the Preserver. I think we're going to risk it. I think we need to risk this a little bit. Let's go 2, 4, 5, 6. We're questing on Lost into the Wilderness. Doomed 2. Either search the encounter deck and discard pile for an encounter side quest and reveal it, or choose a different quest card in play to be the current quest until the end of the phase. And shuffle the encounter deck. Honestly, we may... We have to get a troll if we clear that. Let's look at the side quest. Let's see what our options are. Yikes. Okay, so we've got Make Camp, Surge. Reveal it. Okay, so the Surge would go off. I don't really want to do that. Characters cannot be healed. After Make Camp is defeated, each player heals 3 damage. We've got a Light Low. At the end of the quest phase, if no progress is placed on Low this round, each enemy gets minus 20 engagement cost until the end of the round. After the stage is defeated, choose an enemy in the staging area and shuffle it into the encounter deck. We would take an attack from that guy, which wouldn't be the... Probably wouldn't be the end of the world. Forage for food. After 1 or more resources are spent from a hero's resource pool, deal 1 damage to that hero. After the stage is defeated, heal 1 damage from each hero. I don't... That's tough. Okay, I think we have to go with Scavenge for supplies. We'll get a troll. Okay, so we quested for 2, 4, 6. We're showing 1. We place 5 here, which is going to be enough to clear. Then we get to place 7. There. That's victory. But let's do the force. When this stage is defeated, each player searches the encounter deck for a troll enemy. For each excess point of combat damage dealt by the cruel mountain troll, remove 1 progress from each quest card in play. Gross. That's a giant, not a troll. It's our only troll that we've seen so far. Savage troll spawn. +1 for each. Probably the savage troll spawn. Yeah, we'll just grab a savage troll spawn. And then each player may put a card into play from their hand at no cost. So enters play exhausted. After he readies, heal 1 damage from an int character. And then that is victory 10. We have the Abandoned Camp. After you travel to Abandoned Camp, each player may return 1 card from his discard pile to his hand. We're going to keep that out there because we don't actually have a discard pile yet. That wasn't awful. It is kind of interesting. It's forcing you not to be able to just stay on this quest and build, because it is a forced response to add progress here whenever you defeat a side quest. That's not true on subsequent stages, though. Okay, Um, we're not going to engage either of them just because I don't have a defender. Let's go ahead and stand up. But now we have a 3-quester on the table, which is nice. We'll increase our threat up to 32. We got a Warden of Healing, and we'll pass out some money. Now we have enough money to play a Steward of Gondor over here on the fair, Hurley and the fair. No, things cost the same. Things are back to normal. Nice. That's actually pretty great. Was there anything in there that I wanted to play from Barrowir? I don't really think that there was. Let's use 1 to play a herdsman. Each outland character gets +1 hit points. Really what this is this is a protection against a attack, I think. And we're gonna just quest on Lost in the Wilderness. We are showing 2. We'll go 2, 4, 7. 8, 9. When revealed, assign X damage, where X is the number of characters committed to the quest. Of course it is. So it is 4 damage total. Let's go 2 on the int because he's going to heal them as they come up, which is fine. We got 1 on Barrowir and then 1 over here on Hurley in the fair because he's ideally going to have a stupid amount of health here soon. That's fine. That's totally fine. We quested successfully. We quested for 9. We placed 7 here. This is going to clear. When Lost Wilderness is defeated, return each card underneath it to its owner's hand. So we got all of this stuff back. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, yeah. We have Treebeard. I forgot that Treebeard was in there. And this progresses. Your trek through the Ettenmoors only gets worse as your injured company is pursued by hungry trolls and battered by cold and rain. When revealed, shuffle the encounter deck, discard pile into the encounter deck, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a side quest is discarded, reveal that side quest and add it to the staging area. This land is barren and untamed. Food is scarce, and you must take care to avoid the trolls and other creatures that roam the moors. If you are lucky, you may find a safe place to hide and rest for a short time before your journey continues. Reveal 1 additional encounter card during the quest phase unless there is an active location with a safe keyword. Yikes. I think we'll go ahead and travel here then. We don't... actually, hold on. We have to discard until we get a side quest, and both of these are shuffled in. Okay. So. We're still able to hold a little bit. We're still able to hold a little bit. If we can keep the abandoned camp, Denethor would have actually been really good. Or actually, Chris Hemsworth would have been nice here, where you would be able to see what that top card is, and we can basically never push through the abandoned camp. That probably would have been nice. Well, let's go ahead and find a side quest. There's one. This is the one. No one can be healed. That stinks. After 1 or more oh wait, no. What little rations you managed to recover after your imprisonment have run dry. The trolls or the cold doesn't kill you. Starvation surely will. There must be some food to find in these barren hills. After 1 or more resources are spent from your hero's resource pool, deal 1 damage to that hero. After the stage is defeated, heal 1 damage from each hero. Getting spoiled working the early shift. Get to sneak some live stream. Hope y'all... Haha, nice. I hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy to have you here. So that comes in with 6. And we have to reveal an additional encounter card if there's not a... You know what? We are going to travel there. Are we going to travel there? Yeah, we're going to travel here. We have to quest. We don't get the response here, unfortunately, but we have to quest through to get that. But I think in order to quest through and get this, we're going to have to... Yeah, I think we're going to have to quest through and get this. And in order to do that, we can't reveal 2 cards. I think we're going to have a hard time revealing 2 cards at this point in the game. We are not going to engage here. And we will stand up. Increase our threat. We'll draw a card into Gandalf. Okay. We could just take a lot of damage here. I don't love it. Oh, also, he's going to heal one. We do have the Warden of Healing. I think that's important to remember, is that we do have the Warden of Healing. Heal 1 damage on up to 2 different characters. So if we can get the Warden out, then I feel a little bit more comfortable with the Forge for Food stuff. I think we will go and do 2 money here to play Steward of Gondor. He's going to take a damage. We're going to get 2 more money from Steward of Gondor there. Ooh. Oh, we have 2 copies of Warden of Healing. I think we're actually going to be probably pretty fine with Warden. Or with Healing. Let's go ahead and use 2 here to play the Warden of Healing. And we will go ahead and use Warden of Healing to heal 1, heal 1. I'm wanting to drop Treebeard. I really want to drop Treebeard. Let's go ahead and do 2, 3, 4 to play Treebeard. Treebeard enters play exhausted, but he's going to start collecting resources for us, which is going to be nice. Then we damage. But I think at this point, we probably have enough. Yeah, we probably have enough to, I feel like my camera got tilted. Yeah, we probably have enough to push through. If not this time, next time. Alrighty. We also have 2 Gandalf, so I'd like to see a sneak attack. We could be drawing some cards with Barravir in order to see that sooner. I still think we're kind of in hold mode. Okay, so we're going to be questing on Forge for Food. We do have a safe as the active location, so we're only revealing 1 encounter card. We're going to be questing for 3, and we're going to go ahead and count this one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. 1. So that's questing for 7 with no Barravir. Barravir, I would like to draw cards with Barravir. So let's go 7 to 2. We're going to get a 2 Rugged Country. The current quest is a side quest. It gets +2. Yikes. So it is actually 4, 5, 6. So we only place 1 progress, which is just the abandoned camp, which that's pretty sad. We didn't. I would have liked this to be like 1 more, and we could have kept the abandoned camp. I think we need to travel here, because this is going to be 4 until we get rid of Forge for Food. We're at 33. We're not going to engage either of them. We'll go ahead and increase our threat. Stand up. Get to heal from here. Then at the top of the round, we're going to get money. Treebeard also gets some money. Treebeard makes that money. And draw a card into a warrior. Okay. Oh wait, Barravir never did anything. We're gonna draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay, we got the Welling Hall Preserver and Forlong. Forlong. While you control allies that belong to 4 different spheres, ready him at the beginning. We only have 1 sphere, but we do have a knight in our hand. That's our 2nd sphere. Our 3rd sphere. No, we have 2. We have 2, 3, so we just need the spirit. We actually really need the spirit sphere. Let's go ahead and spend 3 here. Actually, no, we don't need 4 long in play right now. He's not doing anything for us. I think I'd rather be beefing up the outland characters, and we could do that with like playing the knight. I'm gonna spend 1 to play the knights. He's gonna take a damage here. So now all of our outland characters get +1 attack. We're going to use the healer to heal 1 and 1 here. That way, if we push through this, which highly doubt that we will actually be able to do that this round, but if we do, we could heal 1 from each one of our heroes here and be okay. Let's spend 2/2, which will take 2 damage, to play 2 copies of Warrior of Lost Neck here. So our Outland army is starting to show itself. Excellent. So now each one of our Outland characters get +2 defense, +1 hit points, and +1 attack. Okay, let's count up our quest potential here. We're going to have to deal with these here soon, but honestly, we are getting to where we can deal with them. We can. Okay, let's go ahead and count up. We got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. That puts us at 7. We're showing 2. We want to push through this, and we really want to clear forage for food. We're resolving 2 encounter cards too. Yikes. Let's go 2 for Baravir. 1, 1, 1, 1. And hopefully not draw the thing where we deal damage to everything. We are questing here on Forage for Food. We'll be resolving 2 encounter cards because this is not a safe location. We got the Gold-Felled Giant. After the Gold-Felled Giant engages you, deal 1 damage to 3 characters you control. And the Savage Troll spawn. So this is 3, 6. We quested for 13, so 7. We got 3 here, and 4 goes on to Forage for Food. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That's scary. This is also at 0. Okay. What's not to like? That's a fair question. It's a fair question. Okay. So that's a lot of enemies. We're at 34. We don't have to engage any of them right now. We do really need to push through Forage for Food, but I think we're going to be able to. Yeah, okay. Let's stand up. Increase our threat. Draw a card. Sneak attack. There it is. Oh, that makes me feel so much better. And we got 1 over here for our Treebeard buddy. We're going to spend 2 from Baravir. We'll take a damage here to play another copy of Warden of Healing. We're actually just going to start stacking these guys. And Warden of Healing and Warden of Healing are going to heal 2 and 2 here. I'm going to heal 1 and 1. So right now, this is our situation. I don't have a. We could hang on to Warden of Healing, because I think Treebeard may take some damage. No, we'll just... Actually, let's see if there's a... Is there a tactics card we want to play? Nah. Okay. What we need to do is we need... I think we want to sneak attack Gandalf in here. I think sneaking attack Gandalf in to take out the giant. If we engage the giant, we can sneak attack Gandalf, deal 4 damage, defend with Gandalf, and then swing back and take the giant out. I think we can do that. We're showing 6. We need a total of 8. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll keep Warden of Healing. We'll keep Warden of Healing. I think we're sneak attacking Gandalf in during the combat phase. And instead we're going to quest hard here. Let's go 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Go 1 for the Warden of Healing. That's 8, which is the absolute minimum. Let's go Barrier for 2. I want my swordsman. We're at 10, showing 6. We need 2. Probably fine. We're gonna go 1 here. Okay. Questing on Forage for food. Oh, it's the Cruel Mountain Troll. It's another 3. So 3, 6, 9. We quested for 11, which is enough to clear this. So response after this stage is defeated, heal 1 damage from each hero. That goes into the victory display. Oh, and we have to reveal 1 more, actually. Hold up. No! Oh, that's so bad. That is so bad. That's so bad. I forgot about revealing 1 additional. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this is not good. So we actually quest unsuccessfully and we raise our threat, which means that these guys are all going to engage us. That is so bad. Okay, well, at least we get a money over here, right, guys? That's a problem. That's actually that was a blunder, I think, on my part. I should have thrown Gandalf in front of that. Okay. So we actually have to deal damage back here. What's up, Beast? No, how's it going? I thought you would have gotten Gandalf into lower threat. I thought, yeah. Oh, that's actually a really good idea. I said that's not how I meant to say that. But we could have snuck attack Gandalf into lower threat and prevent that. We're showing 9 here. That's insane. We could sneak Gandalf into lower threat, but we just lose so much value from Gandalf at that point. Looks like I came in at a bad time. Over here debating changing my pledge to be all in because it'd be cheaper for me to get everything than try and sell duplicates of okay, well, they are attacking for 5. That's not good. That's not good. Let's spend 1. We'll take a damage. To sneak attack Gandalf in. And we will deal 4 damage here. Is that a scoop card on hand by chance? we may be able to get out of here. We may be able to get out. We will definitely see. This guy's going to attack for 5. We're going to defend over here for 3. No shadow effect. He dies. Oh, yeah. I'm going to defend with the other defense one. No shadow effect. He dies. That's a fact. D20 always draws shadows of the past when Beast Snow is there, but then again, he always doesn't. Then we got another 5 attack. I really don't want to kill the herdsman. It's probably going to be Knight of the Swan. Or actually, we could go Treebeard. We could ready Tree... No, I want Treebeard. It's money. I'm going to block here. Actually, we may block here. No, we'll block here. The attacking character has at least 1 damage token on it. Attacking enemy makes an additional attack after this one. Awesome. Awesome. Of course that one got drawn. Oh, crud. Let's spend 2 resources from Treebeard. And this does not count. So this specifically says after it's spent from a hero's resource pool. Treebeard is not a hero. To ready Treebeard. Then we will defend with Treebeard on this next attack. It's going to be a 5. We'll take 2 damage. We're going to spend 1 from this resource pool to play Boomed and Trampled. After an int character takes any amount of damage, ready it, and then we get +3 attack. So now Treebeard is attacking for 7. So a attack of 7 deals 4 damage here. And then Gandalf and the Fair will take out this guy. Oh my goodness, that's so sad. Gandalf is going to come back to our hand. At the end of the round, we will unexhaust, increase our threat to 37. We'll heal 1 from Treebeard from here. We'll draw a card into Knights of the Swarm. Got 1, 1, 1. A lot. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go 2 Warden of Healings to heal 2 and 2. Actually, you know what? 2 and 2, right? We're gonna go 1, 1, 1, 1. We're showing 9. We're showing 9. I think we have to throw Gandalf out there. Gandalf can take out this guy. Yeah, 9. 9, 9, 9. That's so much. Okay, let's go 2, 4, 5. Take a damage. To play Gandalf. We're going to deal 4 damage over here to this troll. We're resolving 2 encounter cards as well. I really want to drop another Welling Hall Preserver. I was hoping to be able to do that without Treebeard, but can't happen. Let's go 1 for a Knight. Just have another blocker in case we need it. But that does make him more powerful. That's fine. It is what it is at this point. Okay. We're actually going to have healed 1 from... We're not going to have healed from Barravir. Just in case we miraculously get through this, then we can heal Barravir. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're showing 9. We're not in a good place. We're not in a good place here. A Gandalf attack plus a 1 attack. Is enough to take out either of those. So we need 5 attack to take out a Savage Troll in. So we got 1. This can take out 1. Gandalf and Knights can take out another 1. So if we quest with everybody but these 4, we should be fine. We do have to figure out Defenders. Which I think Herdsman is going to be one of the Defenders. Let's go ahead and quest for 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. That puts us at 7. Which will probably engage this guy, and I think that would be a scoop at that point. I don't think we get out of this, actually. Okay, you know what we're going to do is we're actually just going to take out this guy with Gandalf. We're going to assign the 4 damage to overkill that guy. Now, we only need these 2. No, we need more to take him out, but we can block, and then we can add 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, which is 2 damage. Then Treebeard can these 3 can take him out. So if we go to 11 showing 9, we will unsuccessfully quest. If we engage this, we will probably scoop. Reveal 1 encounter card for each quest card in play. So we got Lie Low. At the end of the quest phase, if no progress was made, put on Lie Low. Everyone gets -20, and that's going to be a scoop for us. Did I miss the troll spawns attacking? Don't they get damage bonus? Yeah, they attacked for 5 each. But I threw chumps in front of them. Alrighty. Well, that didn't work. Let's try that again. I think that I don't think was the deck's fault. I think that was a blunder on me. I think I probably should have thrown Gandalf out there knowing that we were resolving to No, you're totally fine. I think I needed to I needed to throw Gandalf out there and quest through that, guarantee that quest, but I forgot that we were resolving 2 quest cards, and that's not good enough. Alrighty. Let's try that again. We need all of these. And then we just couldn't get through Forage for food. I'm not. We got 28. Yeah, I don't think that it's necessarily awful. Yeah, I think if cards just fell different, we would have been fine. So we're setting aside the 3 Ettenmoors quests in the 4 locations. Reveal one of those side quests at random, one of the safe locations at random, adding them to the staging area. We have to get a copy of Savage Troll Spawn per player and add them to the staging area. Okay. So our side quest is going to be forage for food. After one or more resources are spent from a hero's resource pool, deal 1 damage. Then we can heal 1 damage when we quest through it. And we've got a... after you travel to Patch of the Woods, each player adds 1 resource to each of his resource pools. That's pretty sweet. Big fan of that. Beginning of the quest phase, no encounter side quest in play. Discard cards. Side quest is defeated. Place progress tokens. Yep, sweet. Alrighty. Perfect. I really like the idea of the deck. The Int lands. I really like the idea. It's very, 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 very slow. But like once you get there, I think it's just gonna steamroll. We didn't have any of the swordsmen, the blue outland characters. We never saw one of those, and those I think are gonna be so beneficial because they give every outland characters +1 willpower. It feels pretty good. I think I want those earlier than the other ones. Then we had Forlong, which would have been nice to be able to push and have him ready every single phase. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, so I think same thing. We're looking for Treebeard. We're looking to not lose Treebeard turn 1 from our hand. It is nice. We're taking damage, so I think Warden of Healing would also be really, really nice here. Be great to get a Tighten Your Belts, and we can pass on playing anything turn 1. That would be pretty great. Okay, we got 2, 4, 6. We got the Booming Int. We got Forlong. We got Treebeard. We got Boomed. We got Herdsman and Tighten Our Belts. I'm pretty good with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I have no complaints about that whatsoever. I think what we will do is push a 4 quest here. We have Barravir to draw cards, and then we can tighten our belts and then roll into the next phase with just a lot. So I'm happy with that plan. We got 2, 4, 6. We get a card. Just a Warden of Healing. Let's go. Nice. Okay. Let's go 2, 4. Oh wait, 2, 3, 4. To 1, we're questing on Forage for Food. The Horde Well, guarded safe. After you travel, heal 1 damage from each character in play. This is guarded by the Rugged Country. The current quest is a side quest. Rugged Country gets +2. So it is a side quest. We'll add 1 there. We're going to travel here just because we're going to need to get rid of that at some point. Okay, in a round, we're going to increase our threat. We're going to, not before we gain money, we're going to play Tighten Our Belts. So choose a player. Each hero that player controls that did not spend any resources this round gains 1 resource. Only 1 copy of Tighten Our Belts can be played. So we got 1. Then we'll Barravir to draw 2 cards. Gandalf and another Boomed and Trumpeted. We already increased our threat. Top of the round, we'll pass out some money. Oh yeah, going into turn 2 with 3 money in each of our resource pools feels pretty good. We got the Durndingle Warrior. So this is great here. This is really, really great. We got Treebeard. Let's get Treebeard onto the table. Let's go 3, 4. We'll take 1 damage from each one of these. Treebeard comes onto the table. He enters play exhausted, but he's going to start collecting some resources for us. We're going to spend 2 take a damage to play the Warden of Healing. We've got I think that's going to be good for us there. Let's go ahead and just use the Warden of Healing. No, we can hang out. We can hang out. We will quest for Forage for Food. I think we're going to go 2, 4, 6. We're going to go 4. I'm worried about flipping into something that's going to attack us. Which we do have Warden that we if we absolutely need to block. So we have 6. Six to 1. When revealed, each player deals 1 damage to a hero he controls. Attach this to the current quest. Treat each damaged character printed text box as if it were blank except for keywords and traits. Treat each damaged character. Okay, we have Warden of Healing, which is nice. We'll go 1 here. Okay. We quested for 6. We got 3 here. 6, 5, 3. We placed 2. This is after you travel to the Horwell, heal 1 damage from each character in play. We're going to keep these safe guarded cards. Love the bell card. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. I liked it. We're going to keep this thing so that we can save ourselves on our next stage with all this safe stuff. Okay. We are at 29. We're going to use Warden of Healing to go ahead and heal. No. Heal. We don't really need his ability that much right now. And I would like the ability to have Barravir as an option. Because right now everyone's blank. Let's go ahead and stand up. Increase our threat. Draw into a Wandering Ent. Okay. Pass out some money. You got 1. Let's spend 1 and 1. We're going to take 1 damage here to play the Durnadingle Warrior. Comes into play exhausted. He's a 1/1/2/3, but when he's defending, we can deal a damage to him to get +3 defense for the attack. You get to heal 1 damage from each hero. So let's go ahead and, because I'm thinking that we may be able to push through that. Let's go ahead and spend 3 to play 4 long. Get a damage here. And then we have 1 damage on each of our heroes. So if we're able to push through, then we're good. Okay. Let's go ahead and quest. We're showing 1. Want to quest. Really would like to quest through that thing, which has 3 left. Let's go 2 for Treebeard. 1 for Forlong. 2. 1. That's showing 6. Let's just go ahead and do Barravir 1, 2. The card draw we can get later. So that's going to be 8 showing 1. We're going to flip into a 2. While it's in the staging area, it gains force. When an ally enters play, you must either exhaust it or deal 1 damage to it. Deal 1 damage to travel. Deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. Ugh. Okay, so that's 3. We place 5 here, which is enough to clear this. So, forage for food. After 1 or more resources are spent, or after the stage is defeated, heal 1 damage from each hero. Okay. Then we have Patch of Woods. After you travel to Patch of Woods, each player adds 1 resource to each of his hero's resource pools, and then we'll add 6 here. If we travel, we deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. I'm okay with that at this point. I think this is the time to do that. And 1, 1, 1, 1. It's a lot of damage. But we have Warden of Healing to help take care of it. Okay, we are at 30. We'll go ahead and use Warden of Healing. Treat each damaged character as if it was blank. So we're going to heal Treebeard so that he can... ready. We're going to heal Barravir. No, yeah, we're going to heal Cerulean. Okay. End of the round, we'll increase our threats. We'll stand up. I'm going to check the safe real quick just to make sure. Oh, when the location with the safe keyword is the active location, ignore the win-revealed effects of all treachery cards. Treat the printed text box of all encounters side quests as if they were blank, and enemies do not make engagement checks. At the end of the quest phase, if a safe location is the active location, added to the victory display. That's cool. Okay. Okay, well that's good to know. Okay. So at the top of the round, we increased our threat. We're going to draw into a swordsman. There he is. Pass out some money. Okay. Feel like we have to play that swordsman. Feels too good not to do. We also have... Yeah, let's go ahead and go 2 to play the swordsman. We'll spend 1 to play the herdsman. We'll spend 1 and 1 to play the Wandering Ent. Comes into play exhausted. Okay. Then next turn we can drop a Booming Ent, and we can get our Ent engine up and running. The swordsman gives all of our Outland characters +1. We are just missing a tactics. We're missing the Knight Outland character for Forlong to start reading at every single stage. So Forlong is actually damaged right now. He can't do that. The warrior is also damaged. Let's go ahead and we'll save the healer. We don't need the healer right now. We're at 36. We could... No, we can engage him in a little bit when we are not going to have a ton of damaged characters. We can Warden of Healing, and we can almost heal everybody. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and go 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Actually, do I want to push through right now? We're showing 1. There's 4 right there. Requesting for 6. That would not push through. I'm good with that. Let's go 6. Showing 1. Flip into damaged characters cannot be declared as attackers or defenders against the Goblin Pursuer. Alrighty, so the 16 is going to engage us this round, which unfortunately we are blinked text box, so we don't get money here. We show 3. We place 3. We still have a active location. Okay. This guy's going to engage us here. He's attacking for 2. We're going to defend with Armor Thrill. So 2, no damage dealt. And we will swing back for 2. 3, 4. Am I really going to have to use Barravir here? Ah, that's so sad. I wanted to use Barravir to draw cards. But he is... I guess I don't have to kill him. That feels so wrong, though. We're definitely going to kill him. Okay, so we attacked for 2, 4. That's enough. Okay. Let's use Warden of Healing to heal Barravir and the Durnadingle Warrior. Keep him in play for sport. Toy with the enemy. We'll stand up. That's pretty funny. Oh, he's gone. It's like my cats when there's like a fly or something and they're chasing it around the house. They like catch it and then release it. Catch it, then release it. That's what I'm doing with trolls over here. Okay. End of the round, increase to 32. Draw into Men of the West. I really need to start drawing cards with Barravir, I think. Let's pass out some money. Treebeard gets 1. Oh, shoot. Dang it. I haven't been doing the discard cards for the side quest. Which, like, was that just 1 round? Is that just 1 round? I think it was just 1. So let's see if we can retroactively fix that. Okay, so we got this. The cost to play each player card is increased by 1. So we push through it. This is at the beginning of the quest phase. So I think we're still good, actually. So I think we go here. And when this stage is defeated, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a troll enemy and put it into play, engage with the player. Oh, I also played that wrong last time. For some reason, I thought it's put into play, engage with the player. Alright. Okay, so now everything costs 1 more. Because we cleared it. We had a phase where we didn't have one at the start. We would have gone there. And yeah, okay. So now we can quest on here. Nelson's Troll Park. Come get pet trolls and a free piece of Limbus bread. Yes, absolutely. Okay. So money is passed out. Okay. Let's go ahead and spend 3 to play Booming Int. Just because I know I'm overpaying for him, but I really want to get him into play so that he can exhaust and start doing what he needs to be doing. We're going to quest here on Scavenge for supplies. I think I'm ready to push at this point, mainly because I don't want that to be around anymore. I'm going to try and keep Barravir from pushing, because I would like to draw some cards. So we're going to reset this to 0, and we're going to count it up. We got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. So right now we're requesting for 10. We need 1, 2, 7 is 9. So if we flip a 1, we're fine. But let's go ahead and just push a little bit more. Let's go 2 here. 1, 2. Now if we push a 3, we're fine. I think that will be good enough. We got Cruel Mountain Troll. There he goes. Alrighty, so that is, we're showing 4. We place 8, 1, and then 7 clears there. Searching counter deck and discard pile for a troll enemy. Oh no, did I? Okay, so put a troll enemy and put it into play with engage with the player with the highest threat. I think it's going to be the savage guy. Okay. So he gets +1 for each damage character. And then we're going to push here. because we add 7 here, so this gets discarded. When revealed, shuffle the encounter card discard pile into the encounter deck. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a side quest is discarded. Reveal that side quest and add it to the staging area if able. Oh, and then also we get to play a card for free, right? Each player may play a card from his hand at no cost. So we're just gonna play Gandalf. Draw 3 cards. Reduce our threat by 5. I think we're gonna reduce our threat by 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take us down to 27. Also, fun fact is that if that cold condition attachment was still attached, we could actually try and damage Gandalf and just keep him out. That's kind of fun. I like that. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we got make camp. Characters cannot be healed. Oh, that's a bummer. After make camp is defeated, each player may heals up to 3 damage from a hero he controls. Comes in with 6. This also surges. Reveal that side quest. So that's going to be that surges into a rugged country. We're going to travel to the rugged country. Ooh, are we? Are we going to travel to... We're going to travel to the patch of woods. So after you travel to patch of woods, each player adds 1 resource to each of his hero's resource pools. Yeah, blinking Gandalf text box keeping around is awesome when you can pull. Yeah. Okay. We are at 27 threats, so no one's going to be engaging us up there. Okay. So this guy's going to attack us for 2, 3, 4. We need to do 9 damage to him. Got 3, 4. Actually, we could go boomed and trumpeted. So he's attacking for 4. If we block with the warrior, he could attack for 5. We'd have 5 defense. I don't want to lose him. That's the problem. Okay, let's just do this. Let's go deal 2 damage. Deal a damage. He gets +3 defense. We will spend 1 of these tactics resources to play boomed and trumpeted, which we'll get to ready, and he gets +3 attack. So now we're defending 2, or actually 2, 3, 4, 5 to 5. He gets +1, so +1. Okay, so he takes the damage here. +3 if the attack was undefended. Now we will swing for 4, 8, 10. Why did I not block with Gandalf? Oh, because I wouldn't have enough attack. Okay. Faravir will draw us 2 cards. Knight of the Swan and a Herdsman. Alrighty. Gandalf is going to head away. We're going to stand up. Increase our threat to 28. Stand everybody up. We got our army is coming. Since we are at a safe location... Okay, let's reread these. When players travel to a location with a safe keyword, immediately return all engaged enemy to the staging area. Okay, so I guess he went back to the staging area. While location with a safe keyword is the active location, ignore all when revealed effects on all treachery cards. Treat the printed text box of all encountered side quests as if they were blank. Enemies do not make engagement checks. So we would have engaged here, and actually we have one more money then. Okay, yeah. Okay, okay. We need to push through here, which we're not going to be able to do this round. But let's go ahead and pass out money. And we'll draw into a Steward of Gondor. There it is. There it is. Okay, let's go ahead and spend 2. Play Steward of Gondor. We got 2 there. Okay. We're going to spend 1 to play the Herdsman. We're going to spend 1 to play the Knight. And now Forlong is active, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got all 4 of the aspects, so we get to ready him at the beginning of each phase. So that's pretty cool. Alrighty. We need to make the camp, but I mean, this is going to be kind of hard to push through, honestly. We're showing 1, 3, 5, or 7 if we quest on make camp. I'm honestly kind of thinking that we just quest here and we figure out make the camp next round after we travel to this one. Revealing an additional encounter card is really tough. Especially in solo, because it's not 1 per player, it's just 1. So, like in a 4-player game, it's 25% more. Here, it's 100% more. I think, again, if we can save Barravir, be very happy about that. We have to clear make camp before we go to this safe location because we cannot heal, and this would, when we travel, we get to heal 1 damage from each character in play. So, can't do that. Let's go ahead and look at our quest. We're going to be questing here. Just because we want to make sure that we have a successful quest. We're showing 6. We'll definitely go Forlong for 2. We'll go 2 here for the Swordsman. That puts us at 4. Go 2 for the Ent. And 2 for Treebeard. So that puts us at 8. Should be fine. I think we could probably take this guy. He would be attacking for 1, 2, 3. So he'd be attacking for 5. Which we could toss a Herdsman in front of him. Knowing that we have Men of the West, we can grab the Herdsman back. And we could swing back. Do we have enough damage? We have 3, 5, 7, 9. We do have enough damage. So we could get this Savage Troll Spawn out. Okay, I'm happy with that then. So we're questing for 8. We're revealing 1 encounter card, which is the Shrouded Hills. X is the number of quest cards in play. While there's only 1 quest card in play, Shrouded Hills gains Surge. There are 2 quest cards in play. And so this is 2, 4, 5, 8. We quested for 8. We are good. At the end of the phase, this gets added to the victory display. Then we're going to travel here. Okay. We will engage the Savage Troll Spawn. We will add a resource to our pool here for that response. We're going to throw the swords or the herdsman in front of the troll spawn. The defending character has at least 1 damage token on it. It makes an additional attack. Nope. But now he has infinite damage tokens on him. And then we will swing for 2, 2. So 4, 7, 9. Actually, 10, which is enough to kill here. We will use Baravir's ability to draw 2 cards, Gandalf, and another int. Alrighty, sweet. Let's go ahead and increase our threat to 29. We will stand up. At this point, I am ready to start pushing because we're going to start revealing a lot of encounter cards. We need to clear Make the Camp. If we can never touch Cruel Mountain Troll, I think I will be happy. But we went to 29. Let's go ahead and pass out money. Then our card is going to be Tighten Our Belts. Interesting. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure if we need to do that right now. Well, I guess we could play it even if we don't. If we spend money elsewhere, right? Like we could spend money from Baravir and then play Tighten Our Belts and get money for our 2 other heroes here. I do think, regardless, we're gonna spend 3 from Baravir's to play the Wellingham Preserver. He enters play exhausted. I honestly may spend 2 to unexhaust him with Treebeard because he has that 3 willpower, which seems pretty decent right now. We're revealing 2 encounter cards. We gotta go quick. This is insane. Yeah. Okay. Let's spend 2 to ready. We are showing 5, 8, 14. So if we have 14, we can push through Make Camp. I do want to get through Make Camp. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Let's count up our quest. We got 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So that's 11. We need minimum 14. We're revealing 2 encounter cards, so probably 18 to be safe. We go 1, 2. 1, 2. That's 15. 16 with the herdsman. Yeah, because 5, 8, 14, 16. We're revealing 2. I really don't want to draw the one that's like deal 1 damage to. Actually, no, that would actually be fine. If we dealt 1 damage to everybody, then if we clear this, then we heal 1 damage from, or we travel here and we heal 1 damage from everything. Should be really nice. I think I want to try and guarantee this. Let's go 1. Oh, and Forlong for 2. We're gonna keep 19. Because he gets to ready. Okay, first card. Assign X damage among characters committed to the quest, where X is the number of characters committed to the quest. That is fine. Because this is heal 1 damage from each character you can, or each character you control. 2, 3. We have +1 health here. It's a lot of damage, but we're actually... Oh, perfect. Perfect, actually. Because we can heal 3 damage when we clear here. Okay. And then we've got a Doomed to remove each damaged character from the quest. No! What a horrible combo. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that means we quest for 0. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we go up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot believe that just happened. That is so bad. And I don't have any way to prevent that. Dang. Oh. I can't believe that just happened. Shoot. Okay. Well, I think we'll have to do it again. Okay. Okay, at the end, we're at 35, so this guy is not engaging us. We will increase our threats. We'll stand up. When we stand up there, we'll heal 1 from the warrior. I cannot believe that just happened. We'll tighten our belts for 1. Now if we draw that card, which I don't know how many there are. I think there are 2. If we draw that card, it could kill some heroes. It could kill here. Okay. Okay, let's pass out money. Draw a card. Do warrior. I think we need to toss Gandalf out there. We could Barravere and hopefully draw into a sneak attack. I think we're gonna go ahead and use Barravere. We're gonna draw 2 cards. Sneak attack, beautiful. And ruins. Let's go. Let's use ruins. We'll draw 2 cards. Sneak attack and a Warden of Healing, and we'll discard a card. We'll discard Boomed and Trumpeted. Because I want everything else. Actually, we'll discard Men of the West. No, we'll discard Boomed and Trumpeted. Okay. I still can't believe that just happened. Okay, let's go ahead and spend 2 to play Warden of Healing. Get a second copy of that out there. So we have Gandalf. We have 3 iterations of Gandalf right now. We have 2 sneak attacks and a play of Gandalf. I'm wondering, for each excess point of combat damage dealt by Cruel Mountain Troll, you must remove 1 progress token from each quest in play. That's not awful, especially with this build. So I think we could game that and be fine. So I don't necessarily know if we need to throw damage there. I think it's threat. I think Gandalf is going to help us with threat. We'll go ahead and spend 2 to play Knight. Start a second row up here. Go ahead and spend 1 to play Men of the West to go ahead and grab the Herdsman. We'll spend 1 to play a second copy of the Herdsman. So that second copy gives everyone else +1 health, and it protects that treachery card again for all of our characters that only have 1 health left. So they would be able to survive. Okay. Whew. Okay. We are going to spend 1 during the quest phase to sneak attack Gandalf committed to the quest. We are going to reduce our threat by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to 31. He contributes 4 to the quest. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're resolving 2 encounter cards. We're showing 5. So we probably need the same thing where we need whatever it was. 18 is what I was saying. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Takes us to 13. I don't want to quest here because that encounter card dealing 1 to every exhausted character would kill him. 1, 2. 1, 2. Puts us at 17. We'll go 1. We'll go 2 with the herdsman. So we're going 19. First one. While Troll Fields is the active location, weather cards gained doomed 1. Okay. When revealed, the Troll Fields is not revealed guarding a safe location. Searching counter deck and discard pile for a location with the safe keyword and attach it to Troll Fields guarded. Shuffle the encounter deck. Okay, that's kind of nice. Safe. We got Abandoned Camp or the Secluded Cave. After you travel to Secluded Cave, each player draws 3 cards. Woo. After you travel, each player return 1 card from his discard pile to his hand. Let's go to the Secluded Cave. Okay. How did all those characters get 2 questing? If so Ether Swordsman gives each Outlands character a +1. So I was counting 2 for these. Only had 1, but like our like warrior already had 1 and he gets +1. And our next card is an Abandoned Camp. Okay. This is going to be guarded by reveal 1 encounter card for each quest card in play. So this is unguarded now. Stack here. We are revealing 2 encounter cards. Lost in the Wilderness. When revealed, each player places all the cards face down under Lost in the Wilderness, which is just sneak attack. It's 1. And Barren Mountain. While it's in the staging area, it gains force. When an ally enters play, you either have to exhaust it or deal 1 damage to it. Travel, deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. Okay, so we quested for 19. We're showing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we reduce it by 10. This clears. This clears. And we get to heal 3 from a hero. And now we can start healing things, which is nice. We're actually going to travel here to the Horrorwell. Then we heal 1 damage from each character in play. Cool, I thought the non-out... No. No, sorry. I wish. That'd be awesome. Give me all the damage counters. They're mine. Also, Gandalf is back here. Okay. Woo. We'll exhaust Warden of Healing to heal here. Okay, let's stand up. Increase our threat to 32. Draw into Knights of the Swan. Pass out some money. We could have used more tactics cards. Okay. So we're showing 2, 4, 7, 8 in the staging area. We're revealing 1 encounter card, which is nice. I think we probably need to clear Lost in the Wilderness and maybe clear up some of these side schemes. Okay. Thinking about using Barrier to draw a couple of cards just to give us some options. We've got Darren's Ruins, And a swordsman. We're going to go ahead and spend 2 to play the swordsman. So now all of our allied characters get +1. Feeling pretty good about that. We'll play Darren's Runes. We'll draw 2. 2 warriors. We'll discard one of the warriors. Spend 2 to play a warrior, which is going to interplay exhausted. We'll spend 1 to play another knight. The army is coming together. Then we've got Gandalf, but we have a sneak attack under here. I'd rather try and get that sneak attack, and so we can use this Gandalf. When we travel here, they draw 3 cards. When we travel here, we get 1 discard or card back from our discard pile, which is probably going to be Gandalf. So we could also get a Gandalf that way. We have a lot of questing potential now. So I'm feeling pretty good. Alrighty. Let's reset this. Go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's showing 15. Also, we are questing on Lost in the Wilderness, by the way. We're resolving 1 encounter card. We have 7, 10, 12, 13, 15 showing. So let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 1, 2. Just imagine if we had Faramir. Like now, like we would be really cooking. Showing 19. We should probably be fine. Let's go ahead and reveal a Ruthless Hill Troll. It gets +2/+2 while it has 3 more damage on it. It engages at 31. So this will engage us unless we travel to a safe location. Honestly, I think we could probably kill it right now, right? That's actually not that big of a deal. Okay. So we're probably good. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 9, 10. So we quest for 9, 3. This clears. That clears. We get sneak attack back in our hand. I think we're going to go... That's deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. That's so tough. We 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. So that would be 2 rounds of Wardens. I'm okay with that. Let's travel here and get rid of that. So we're going to deal 1 damage to each character that we can... That 1 character to each exhausted. Cool to see you lasted long enough to get allies and see if the strategy plays out like you thought. Yeah, right? We'll see. Got 1, 1, 1. Everyone gets a damage. You get a damage. And you get a damage. Alrighty. Cool. Let's go ahead and engage here. We'll get him money because we need more money. He's attacking for 4 plus a shadow card. I think we will defend with the Durnadingle Warrior. Oh, defend. We will deal a damage to give it +3 defense. So it's 5 defense. Attacking character gets +1 for each damage character the defending player controls. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's enough to kill my int. Sad. I tried. Okay. But that's fine because now we are going to swing for 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 13 to kill. Alrighty. Stand up, increase threat. Was I supposed to reveal an additional encounter card? No, because I cleared that. Next turn I will do another encounter cards. Oh, also the Warden of Healing is going to heal here and here. Once he readies, he gets to heal himself. There's a sweet one-time attack for 13. Ints lands combo is pretty darn... Yeah, it's fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it. The Ints land. If you can build quick enough, right? That's the problem. That's the problem. But it's a good time. It is a good time. Okay. So we've got another warrior. Nice. Let's pass out some money. Spend 2 to play another warrior. We have a sneak attack Gandalf, which I think we will push. Shuffling encounter card, discard power, discard until you get a side quest. Each damage character gets -2. I think we just kind of push. I think we see how hard we can push. We will go ahead and Barrier for 2. Oh, it's Faramir. Let's go ahead and Darren's Ruins. We got a Wandering Ent and a Treebeard. We'll discard the Treebeard. We'll spend 4 to play Faramir. We can exhaust Faramir to give all of our characters +1 willpower. Cool. We will spend 2 from Barrier to play the Wandering Ent, which comes into play exhausted. Look how busy this table is. This is something. This is something right here. This is crazy. Okay. Nice. Let's go ahead and sneak attack Gandalf. Committed to the quest for 4. Actually, we'll go ahead and use Faramir, so it's going to be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to reduce our threat by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to 28. Okay. Let's go. Alrighty. So each one of our outland characters gets +3. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're questing for 25 with just those characters. How crazy. We are showing, let's see, we got 1, 2, 5, 9. If we can quest through 29, we're resolving 2 encounter cards. So if we go to 35, I would be pretty happy. Let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're requesting for 35 there. I think we could probably go with the Herdsman for 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just to be safe. That puts us at 42. This is dumb. This is pretty dumb, but let's go ahead and resolve 2. Doom 2, remove each damaged character from the quest. Okay, so that's going to be -6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why did I not use the wardens before that? Okay. Okay. And that was Doomed 2. 1, 2. And then we've got a Rugged Country, which is 2. So we've got 2, 4, 9, which takes us down to 23. Clear this, and we've placed 19 progress here. 1 away. 1 away. Of course. Of course. That's so funny. Okay, Gandalf's gonna hop back to our hand. I should have Warden of Healing. Here we are. We'll Warden of Healing twice. Exhaust both of them. I'm trying to figure out if I can take on this Cruel Mountain Troll. For each point of excess damage he deals, we remove progress. But we just proved that we can quest for a stupid amount. So I actually don't think that that's too big of a deal. First, we have to figure out if we want to travel. I think we will travel here. Yeah. He's going to attack for 6. And then we would have to deal 11 damage. So this would be 2, 4, 7, 10. Enough. Who's the sacrificial blocker? I actually don't know if we have a sacrificial blocker. We could go one of the knights. We could go a knight. And then I think we'd still win. We'd have 2, 5. Oh, Forlong gets to ready. Actually, this would be 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we still have Treebeard. Yeah, we'll toss a knight in front of the attack. Let's go ahead and engage here. He's going to attack. We'll block with one of the knights. So 6. Nothing. We actually have 2 defense and 3 health. So 4 rolls over. We actually only remove 1 progress token from here because of all of our boosts or all of our buffs. And then we will do what we just said. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 to kill here. Okay. Okay. Stand up. I feel like we have pretty decent control over what's going on. And we can quest for a significant amount. Okay. Draw into a Boomed and Trumpeted. Increase our threats. Pass out money. Okay. We'll use Barravir to draw 2. Min of the West and a Booming Ent. Excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and... How many Outland characters do we have in here? Just the 1. So we actually may hang on to Min of the West for a little bit. We're going to spend 2 for Booming. Come in exhausted. We'll drop Gandalf next turn. I think we can push pretty easily. Okay, let's go ahead and Warden of Healing to clear these 2 damage. Okay. Outlands is crazy once you get them out. Like they are so strong. Okay, let's go ahead and exhaust Faramir. We'll give everyone a +1. Go Wandering in for 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll go Warrior for everyone. All the Outlands get +3 so far. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We're showing 2, and we need to quest for 2, 5, 7. We're at 10. We're resolving 2 encounter cards. We'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts us at 18. First encounter card is another Cruel Mountain Droll for 3, and then a Rugged Country. So we're showing 5, 7, 10, which gives 8, which is enough to clear here. You are getting closer to the edge of the Troll Fells, but exhaustion has taken its toll. One way or another, this journey is nearing its end. When revealed, shuffle the encounter card discard pile into the encounter deck, discard cards until a side quest is discarded. Reveal that side quest and add it to the staging area if able. I love how many cards I have on the table right now. It makes me feel so powerful. Your wounded companions only slow your progress. With trolls on your heels and foul weather overhead, you press onward. Each damaged character gets -2 willpower unless there's an active location with the safe keyword. If players defeat this stage, they have escaped the Ettenmoors with their lives and win the game. Okay. Oh, we're going to get a side quest. Lie low. Forced at the end of the quest phase, if no progress was placed on lie low this round, each enemy gets -20 engagement cost until the end of the round. After this stage is defeated, choose an enemy in the staging area and shuffle it into the encounter deck. So this is going to engage at 26, so it will engage us. Place lie low there. So at the end of the quest phase, this guy's going to engage us. This is at 0, so honestly, any excess damage is fine. We are going to travel to... travel to the abandoned camp. After you travel to the abandoned camp, you can return 1 card from your discard pile to your hand, which is going to be Sneak Attack. We're going to use 1 to Sneak Attack Gandalf and draw 3 cards. Sneak Attack, Booming Ent, and Steward of Gondor. Alright. He's going to attack. We're going to defend with Gandalf. So 6, nothing, no excess, so we're fine. And then we have enough. So this is 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 11. Okay. Clear that. End of the round, increase our threat. Stand everybody up. Gandalf's back to our hand. Draw into Knights of the Swan. Pass out money. At this point, I'm just I want to have fun. We got 1 here. Okay, we're gonna go Barrevere to draw us 2 cards, which is Forlong and a Herdsman. Okay, let's use 1 to play the Herdsman. You got 2 from Treebeard to play another Booming Ent. Come into play Exhausted. We've got 1 to play a Knights of the Swan. We're going to use 1 to play Men of the West to go get Knights of the Swan. Spend 1 to play Knights of the Swan. During the planning phase, just because we are having fun, we're going to spend 1 to sneak attack Gandalf and draw 3 cards. So we got Gandalf, the Wellingham Preserver, and a Swordsman. There it is. That's kind of what I was looking for right there. We'll spend 2 to play the Swordsman. We'll spend 3 to play the Preserver. Are we having fun yet? Can I overplay an ally? If only Denethor had planned ahead, he would have building an army. This is fun. 3 swordsmen and Faramir. I can see the scoop card shrinking away and hiding. Yes. So all the Outlands characters get +4 willpower. Oh my gosh, how crazy. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Gandalf's gonna come back to our hand. I should have just played Gandalf. Oh well. We're gonna count up. There are things that could mess with this. So nah, we're just gonna count it up. Let's see what happens, because even if we we're only revealing 1 encounter card as well. So that's nice. You ready? Exhaust Faramir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're at 25 right now. Go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This has to be a record for me or something, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's 70. Requesting for 71. We are showing 5. And like I could go higher. But oh wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 76. We could technically get up to. Okay. So I'm just gonna count because I don't want to deal with it over there. Our final number is 76, if that matters. But if we add 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. So we could have hit 89. Our encounter card is each player deals 1 damage to your controls. Okay. So we went 76 minus 5 minus 1. So we quest for 70, which is enough to 70 is enough to clear that. You could put a Balrog and Smaug in the staging area and still have enough left over to finish. Oh my gosh, it's a slow build. But I mean, it worked. Like it, if we were able to get there, it was fine. I think Barravir is really good here. I'm wondering if a good thing to do. Boomed and Trumpeted is a good card. I don't actually know if you need it here. And I'm thinking that the deck probably works a little bit better if you swap out here with Grima. I think Grima works, or Denethor. Just another lore hero here, because then we can accelerate the lore. We can use lore to pay for everything, and maybe run a Song of kings to give leadership if we needed it to, but like the tactic stuff, all these probably run a Song of Battle as well, because like we could play all of the tactics allies outside of using resources from our tactics heroes resource pool, with the Outlands coming here and then the Ents coming here. But I think a Song of Battle and then like Grima, or probably Grima. I think Grima would be fine, where you don't have to use his ability, but he's also pretty cheap. But yeah, no, this was fun. This was good fun. I enjoyed this a lot. So nice, very cool. We're gonna clean up and we're gonna get to open up a new hack. We got the Treachery of Radur. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Be Right Back, clean up a little bit. We're gonna come and we're gonna see some new cards. Aha! It's Friday. Such a good day. Alrighty, I'll see you all soon.